God, almost didn't make it. Hang on a minute. Why does this playlist have the Coldplay Monkey song on it? Why is that on there? Fair enough, I suppose. There we go. All right, cool. Hello. Hello, people. Can you hear me? Can my voice be heard? How we doing? How we doing? Look, if I could literally... Full cam. Oh, it would... I haven't turned anything on. Look how yellow this freaking room is. Blam. Blam. How prepared do I look? Look at how prepared this boy is. Hello. Hello to everybody. Hello, Duck. Hello, Gorilla Ball. Hello, Nick. Hello, Liam. Hello, RP Hunter. Hello, hello. Loud and clear. Wunderbar. Lovely stuff. Hello, Serenity as well. Oh, God, look at all of these freaking fellas down the bottom here. Hang on, so I applied the Pokemon thing to... I applied it vertical, not horizontal, so... Hang on. Who's this? Who's this? That's Liam, isn't it? Liam, you're a Sentret right now. Nick, you're a Ferrothorn. Duck, you're a Spritzy. I hope you're okay with that. Serenity is an Anorith. I know. Oh, two different Nicks. Nick on Twitch and Nick on the other one. RP Hunter is a Croconaw. So long. James the Catboy turns up as a Toxapeck. Right, so to change your thing, it depends on what you're watching it on. On YouTube, I don't really know the commands, but you can change it yourself on Twitch. If you go to my channel and scroll down, you can see it on there. Otherwise, just ask me in chat. I can click on it and I can change it myself. Horizontal's loving the chance to gamble on which Pokemon we can be. Exactly, but you could let me know what you want me to change you to. I could literally click on you and move you around. See, like, look, there's Rakov. Rakov the Hitmonchan. It should be on YouTube. There is a way to do it on YouTube. I just don't know how to do it. I can also make you all fight. I can make you all fight to the death. Can the YouTube one be lit on? Hang on. Boom. There you go. There's a Litton, there's a Torracat. So it's all doable. It's all on there. Can I be a Flygon? Yes. I think it's just the Twitch one is one thing and the YouTube one is another thing, but you guys don't have control over it on YouTube. Whereas on Twitch you do. I don't know how to make it function any more than it currently does. It doesn't have integration on YouTube in the same way it does on Twitch. But that's just the sad reality of it, honestly, is there is more integrations with stuff like this on Twitch than there is on YouTube. It should be this on YouTube. I can change the Pokemon. If you can figure out how to do it on YouTube, awesome. Let it be Toto, that is all. Where even are you? Where is... Easily done. Boom, blam. There we go, you're a Totodile now. There we go. Hello, Zenfox. Hello to everybody, by the way. There's a good showing of people turning up today. Nice to see you all. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Are you looking on the YouTube side of it?
I got going, yeah.
Are you following the channel?
Yeah. It's okay, don't worry.
Oh. Refresh and try again, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get literally anything working. Whoa, hang on a minute. Breakoff slamming in once again with the 5 gifted memberships. One goes to Mocha, of whom, funnily enough, she hasn't been in here for a little bit, but she was around in the first 1,000 subs. Skylar, Puppy Gunzo doesn't upload. Well, they've got a gift sub. Well, you gave one to Nick. Yo, you managed to snipe Nick Trick and give him a membership to YouTube. That is hilarious. One to Mike Saw, recognize that name. Oh, hang on a minute. Another one from Liam as well. That is 10 memberships out of the absolute blue. Wonderful stuff, people. And once again, completely dodging Duck. Duck is not allowed memberships. It's just not a thing that occurs. It genuinely is hilarious. My favorite is that some people have 2 months of memberships. They have 2 months of memberships from gifting. That's the actual spice on the cake. Honestly, it's hilarious. Do you have Euro Truck? I do not, I'm afraid. I don't even know if anyone would find that interesting, but that is a funny idea. But yeah, lovely stuff. Awesome, thank you so much. I haven't even started doing anything yet. I don't even know if my Switch is... Is my Switch even plugged in? This is my game of the year. What are you referring to? Euro Truck Sim or my stream specifically? All right, hang on. If I click the Switch, it's a full screen game. Here we go. Pokemon Dog Rolls. That is actually the best. Oh my god! I've just realised it's still got all of the Pokemon on screen. I just realised it still has all the Pokemon on screen. If you're watching on horizontal, there are so many of you. What's being played today? Some of that Legend ZA. I want to play some more of it. I've got some feeling in my bones. There's so many of these little freaking Pokemon. Who are half of you? Look at Execute. Execute's a funny one. Oh, hang on. I can play with him. Hang on, wait a second. I've got to put this on vertical as well because it's not fair. Game capture, stream avatars. Here we go. And then we center it. Transform. Center horizontally. Here we go. Yeah, look at this. I can grab like Jamstaro. And look at this. We're on the map. We're just walking down the street. I'm in the Pokemon Center. Fuck you. Get out of my way. I also, for those which aren't aware, I also have complete control. Check out these bombs. So long, good soldiers. I wonder if you guys are too big now. Maybe do I need to tweak the scale slightly? Because I can. Look at how tiny they go. Look at you all. You're all just names. I can turn you all into pixels on the bottom of the screen. They're so tiny. I normally have you at this size. Maybe for now. For now, we'll do it scale 1 instead of scale 2. Because there's a lot of you today. There's actually a lot of you today, and I kind of love that. Maybe when I press the Battle Royale button later, you guys can actually just straight up go to war. Hello, Amora. Welcome, welcome. God, my latte went cold so quickly. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? You can see, if you've clicked on this video from the thumbnail, you can see that I literally stood here, took the picture, turned the game off, and then started streaming. I want to be my favorite Pokemon. You want to be a Torterra? Okay. Where even are you? I don't see you on... Oh no, you're the gamer. Here we go. Tort. Boom. There you go, now you're a Torterra. Yeah, war. Definitely. We can just absolutely go to war. It's actually hilarious. I don't really understand why it doesn't function very well on YouTube, but hey. Well, it's as I mentioned, these things are better integrated into Twitch which will always be frustrating because I want YouTube to be able to do these things. War? Absolutely. There is literally a war mode. Thank you for the gifted membership, whoever that was, and good morning. Hello there, Nightblade. Welcome back to the channel. That gifted membership was courtesy of, who was that one? That one was Liam. That one was Liam, indeed. Is it Twitch only again? No, it's Twitch and horizontal YouTube, which have access to the Pokemon at the moment. For some reason, vertical YouTube is just in the gutters. I don't know what's going on with it. Has this always been Gengar's method of movement? Of course it is. The other thing is, are you aware that this is a shiny Gengar? Are you aware that I have a shiny Gengar? You can clearly tell when they're standing next to one another. Mega Gengar has small feet. I did see that short. I know exactly what short you're on about. I saw it earlier. Did I ever get... What am I doing? Ah, here we go. I did get the Delibird. Dude was so hard to catch. Oh yes, we're doing the mega battles. I want to continue with the story. Because we're so far behind. Everyone's already seen hilarious Pokemon and I'm just sitting there like, okay. Gen 1 shinies are either amazing or zero effort. Have you seen Mega Gengar shiny? Because that is pretty damn good. I might be able to use it against Altaria. I need to go up. Look at Trubbish. Destroy him. Boom! I do love Trubbish. He runs over to you all happy, thinking you're going to catch him. How do I get on top of this building? Hold up. How do I get up there? That is not helpful. That is not helpful scaffolding at all. Spinarak, children, lady popping in. We love the pop in. Mega Gengar's looks peak. It's really bright in this game. Okay, we just need to go up there because I think we can make do as soon as we're up there. Use Landorus to pick you up. That would make things a lot easier if I could just do that. I think I need to be on this building. Yeah, there we go. Just got to change the course of direction. That's actually quite endearing for Trubbish. Trubbish is nice. It's not a horrible Pokemon. I have a Flabébé. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay. Can you Dark Pulse that, please? Boom. So. What are you? Oh, you're a Weedle. And a Beedrill. Beedrill, just Shadow Ball it. We're way too high a level to care about these things. Thanks for the gifted. Yo, do you know what is actually really nice is when a bunch of gifted memberships go off and people come into chat to say thank you. That's not something I expected. You're all such lovely people. Ooh, I got the smashing Mega Crystals thing. Right, how the hell am I going to get to her? There is clearly a better way to do this. There is clearly a better way to do this. We go round. All these incredibly flat buildings. It's because... yeah. Bro, this isn't Mirror's Edge. Wow, they really don't make it easy to get on that building, do they? How do they expect me to get on this? I'm very kind to my chat. I'm very kind to my chat. I try to be. Shinies are getting so irrelevant that I kind of wish they do regional patch. Oh, do you mean region patterns on shinies, like yellow roots and cyan Espeons? Thing is that people were hacking them in to begin with anyway. Can I? Oh, I think I see it. Hang on. But you are right. I think the fact that shiny hunting is becoming so easy in games like this, it's slightly redundant. Everyone just has one now. Boom! Thank you, Gengar, for literally annihilating the entire garden on that roof. I think just in terms of shinies, I'm very happy with the two which I found. Because I've also got a shiny Pidgeot. But to be fair, Pidgeot shiny just makes it look slightly golden and unwell. Shiny Pidgeot needs help. Dude needs some paracetamol. Gengar's the beast. Gengar is a beast, and that's why I'm so glad I found it. I found it as a Ghastly as well. However, I have swapped the team around a little bit because I wanted this fella. Garchomp. If you are curious, Garchomp is one of the best Pokemon in this game. Dude hits like a truck, and hits often. Gamer, I'm not reading that comment out. Yeah, Garchomp in this game is so strong. Literally, like, look at the coverage I already have on it. My Garchomp has Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, Dragon Claw, and Bulldoze. Dude just slaughters everything. And runs quickly. Oh, gee willikers. Exactly. Only downside is he can't do a thing to Mega Altaria. That is why we have Victory Bell and Gengar. So let's sort this Altaria out. Look at the funny little bird. Let's do this, and thanks, Dave, for always battling alongside me if I haven't said it enough. This may not be a great time to ask, but we are helping you out, right? Naveen, Tawny, and me? You're a huge help. Rip its clouds off. That is mean. Phew, thank goodness. I know we keep throwing big annoying tasks at you since you can handle them. I've been feeling kind of guilty about it, but I'm glad to know we're pulling our weight. I have my shiny Aegislash at this point. That's also a great Pokemon to have in this fight. Mostly because you can wall the fairy typing. Specifically the fairy typing. You could have just stopped at Garchomp is one of the best Pokemon. I mean, sure, but hasn't Garchomp sort of fallen off a little bit? Garchomp has always been hilariously relevant in, oh god, look at how many clouds this fella's got. But, yeah, Garchomp is hilariously relevant in, any meta that doesn't have all of the Pokemon accessible. Oh yeah, you just go down Sludge Wave, come on. Boom! So what's your mechanic gonna be? Are you gonna blow me around? You've got a Staryu that refuses to evolve. Yeah, there's a Chloritzer right there. Hang on a minute, I need to Giga Drain you for a second. Gengar's doing this whimsical thing of standing in every attack. I love Sludge Wave as well, it's so massive. Okay, big boy time. Big boy. Give me one of the coolest shinies in the game. Oh, hello, would you like some extra spice with your spooks? Yeah, just Sludge Wave it. I know you're low. You'll be fine. Because I can just do this. Never mind. You can't auto-do it. It's Casper. He's... Oh. Can you just float up there, please, Gengar? Hey, you know what? Come back for a second. These are some massive-ass freaking Twisters. Twister has never been a good move. Stop it. All right, you can get back out there now. Can you get it? Can you get it down? Massive. I do like how if you use certain moves, the Pokemon has to move to the correct place to use it. How dare you move? I'm a Dark Pulse here. Oh wait, no, Dark does nothing to fairies, doesn't it? Give me that, give me that. Uh-oh, it's Angie. What are you gonna do now? Dude's moving like a Final Fantasy 14 boss. Land a Sludge Wave and immediately come back, please. Oh no, he went down. Oh shit. I mean, not that I'm that worried. Oh, there's so many twisters. Holy shit. Alright, Victory Bell. Why haven't I been poisoning these bosses? Mega Rotario's got worse offense than Cacturne. I mean, sure. I think when you're playing casually, that means less, but I do get what you're saying. I've got to run, big day at work, hope everyone has a great day. Yo, Liam, thank you for so much for coming in here and dropping the memberships. Hope to see you soon. Oh, hell yeah. Bring out the big sack full of jelly. Where did it go? Yeah, Victor Bell, can you, like, go up there and just destroy it? Boing. Boing. Bro. Bro. Victor Bell hopping into immediate danger. And you know what? We're gonna heal him. You need healing. I'm not letting you stay down. Get in there. Sludge wave it. I've just noticed the timer at the bottom of the screen that tells you when you can use your use an item again. I don't think Toxic actually is going to do anything, but that's fine. Grab the goop. Hit it with Sludge Wave again. Boom! Dodge, for the love of Arcos, dodge! I'm doing my best! How did that not kill? There we go. Big old Victory Bell. What made you come back to ZA? I haven't finished it yet, I wanted to play it. It's literally as simple as that. Altaria Knight. Oh god, it's the teleporting girl. So if anyone isn't actually sure 100% what's going on at the moment, this girl is exceptionally obsessive and can teleport. So that was a Rogue Mega Evolved Altaria, my goodness. To think something so fluffy and adorable would be capable of such wild rage. Tell me, Dave, does your rapid rise in the ZA Royale ranks have anything to do with your efforts to quell these cases of Mega Revolution? No way! I'm just that good. I also love her maid. I love how much her maid just screams at you. I love that the city being filled with Detrius and people attacking you when the sun goes down is an accurate description of real-life Paris. Aloes, your strength is clear as day in battle, yet you pretend to have no grand ambitions. I must say, I'm taking quite a liking to you. That settles it. I'm convinced that my tournament will not be complete without you and your gallant strength. I urge you to come and join the festivities. I urge you to go. Wow. Alright, one moment. Let me just drown. I urge you to come and join in the festivities as soon as you are able. I don't know why I found that so hard. Otherwise, well, I could always buy out Hotel Z to encourage your participation. Adieu. Vomp. Girl's got money and can teleport. That lady, the Z in Team MZ comes from Hotel Z. If she buys the hotel and renames it, we'll have to come up with a whole new team name. Yeah, because that's the problem with her buying the hotel. And maybe that's getting ahead of myself a little. Here, I'll heal up our hard-working Pokemon. Thank you. Paris is a warfield at night. The best bit is I send a jet dragon through the streets and it just annihilates everything. Speaking of Team MZ, I'm really glad you're one of us. I am a silent protagonist. All right. Imagine if I could make this jump with the Rotom thing. I think you can only do it from this height. Or is there anything special up here? I don't think there is. But doesn't this feel like the perfect place to put a TM? The Paris Catacombs sound cool? They do. I've seen pictures. It is creepy as hell, but that's a place where I would like to visit, maybe. Bewdoo. What? Wow. Tiny little fella. Hyper Potion. Every Pokemon is just a different variant of fella to me. I'm okay. Mega Dragonite might get Aerialate in regular games. Wait, is it? What's Aerialate do? I think in my mind I know what it does, but I believe I'm wrong. It's got nothing to do with sound moves. I love this pathway, it's so cool. It turns normal moves into flying moves. It's the flying version of Pixelate, I see. Wait, Salamence has Aerialate? I actually have no idea who has it. I always thought Aerialate was a Rayquaza thing, but I think doesn't Rayquaza have something slightly different? Mega Pinsir gets it. Ah, you know what? That's kind of cool, actually. I've got 3 shiny members on my team now. Victory Bell, Scolipede, and Gardevoir. Very nice. I can still say that I've got 2. Bird. It's like, would you like a shiny Garchomp? I don't have one because normal Garchomp is cooler. For a Pokemon that's supposed to be like a jet dragon, it really don't move very fast, does it? I think it's because it knows it could catch up to me. You know, obviously without the teleportation. Yo, Garchomp, that monkey's looking funny at us. Dude just turns into a jet and goes up there. Dude's literally just... I kind of love that. Annihilate that Patrat, please. Yeah, don't think too hard on it. Gar1 inbound. Exactly. I have 9 shiny Spinarak. The thing is Ariados even good? What? Nah, man, that more natural shark color and orange look way better. Do you think so? Do you... Thing is, wouldn't it have been cool if, like, Garchomp's shiny was grey or something? You know, like a typical grey shark. I think that would have been quite cool. What am I doing? I've got the other Mega to deal with, and I've already forgotten what... Oh, no, the other Mega is a Venusaur, which is not a problem. What the shit's happening here? Excuse me, has Spider-Man been nearby? What is this? Dang it, they got me again! Someone get me out of here, please! Just have your Pokemon hit this thing with a powerful move. No need to be gentle. Someone's been wrapped up. Hit it with a high-powered Pokemon move. Okay. Surely this is terrifying. Is this not terrifying to anybody? Like, the fact that you live in a world where this is a possibility? No, target this. There we go. You're going to use a stronger move than that? Oh, genuinely. Stronger than Dragon Claw, huh? Alright, screw you. You can have a Fire Blast then. Phew. Thanks for your help getting me out of that sticky situation. You really saved me. How did that happen? It wasn't even Ariados, it was Spinarak. They tied him up like as a meal. They were going to eat him later. That was the work of the Spinarak here. Well, truth is, the 3 of them are my partners. I call them the Spinarak Sibbies. Sure. When they get angry, they always wrap me up and leave me high and dry like that. Spin, spin. Speed! This time I messed up by destroying a web they just finished making. Big mistake. The three of them strung me up and left me hanging, but I wish they'd shown some mercy. It's not like I did it on purpose. Spin! Okay, you've made your point. I'll be more careful, I promise. But you know, I've been better use for all of that silk, nets and ropes to sell for some quick cash. We have no understanding of human money. What is currency? We don't know what monetization is. We are spiders. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Don't string me up again, Spinneraxibes. Dude literally got assaulted by 3 gigantic spiders. That is terrifying. Why would that ever be? Who would ever want to live in the Pokemon universe knowing that was a potential outcome? Right, okay, Venusaur's that way, but I'm just going to run along as we go. I am noticing a lot of side quests are very easy. It's just talk to a dude, attack a thing, the quest is done. See how useful they are now? Yeah, but all of your Spinnerax are blue, which is much cooler if you ask me. They should have done a gold color for a shiny for Garchomp. The Hammerhead was a shiny color in life. Aren't Hammerhead sharks brown? I think. There are all these different freaking depictions of what sharks should look like as well. That one. Thought this was Paris, not Australia. Yeah, yep, and they've got gigantic spiders. Yeah, weirdly enough, no rats. They've got Patrat in this game, but that doesn't really count. That's more of a it's a meerkat. Nintendo avoiding all of the controversy by not adding Rattata to this game. Hey Raykov, in Australia there's more and bigger spiders. Exactly. It would have been a Rheados which did it. They have a rare color mutation that can happen at times, and it's rare. It makes the shark golden. I ain't gonna lie, dude, that sounds sick. Imagine having a potential genetic mutation that just makes you freaking Midas gold. That's crazy. To be fair, Garchomp is one of my favorite, like, Pokemon anyway. I'm so sad that this Mega sucks, but at least in this game, that doesn't matter. In this game, the bonus damage is actually really useful. Alright, where are we going? I was going in the right direction, it's a bit to the left. Is Gumi a snail or a slug? I feel like they are slugs, and the Hisuian version is snails. I believe that's the distinction. But then that's kind of in a similar vein as Sliggoo is a snail in both forms. I don't think Sliggoo is, he's just a little fella. It's like Slugma into Magcargo. One of them's clearly a slug, one of them's clearly a snail. A snail and a slug are the same thing, just minus an exoskeleton shell. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not knowledgeable enough about freaking slimy sticky boys. That's not for me. Having you here to help sure is a relief. Venusaur's types are grass and poison. I bet you already knew what that makes it weak to. Yes, you hit it with fire. Why is Venusaur looking at me like that? Venusaur's always had those, like, sultry looking eyes. Dude's got a massive mouth as well. He's gonna freaking... I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna stop that thought right there. It has a smile. It's probably better than a lot of the ways that they draw Venusaur in these games. Mega Venusaur, he's huge. Interesting that you could turn up to this fight with a Mega Venusaur as well. Yo, check out Fire Fang. Ooh, dodging the bullets. Okay, get me the goober. Give me the goober. Thunderfang is actually useless here. I would like to get Earthquake. Alright, give me the Mega. Mega Garchomp. He's so cool. I don't even know why I Thunderfanged. I just did it because it's fast. Just cycling between these three moves. Also, Tawny, why did you bring a Feraligatr to this fight? What is wrong with you? Do you not know anything about Pokemon? Bro is just swinging. Dude has no stab and is just kicking the shit out of this Venusaur. Maybe I should use Bulldoze instead of Thunderfang, actually. Ooh, that took Garchomp out in one hit. Hang on a minute, let's dodge this. Nice Solar Beam. Yo, check out these fire types that we found. Can you stop moving? Can you? Well, I hate the fact that it moves like a frog. I get it, but dude moves like a frog. He needs to chill. Bro just sidestepped. Bro's playing Dark Souls. Right, let's have this. Because the moment I get Mega Charizard out, we're pretty much good anyway. Oh yeah, my camera's in the way of the Mega, of my moves and stuff. I just noticed that. There's nowhere safe to put anything. Oh, you are more than welcome to sap health. Because you are going to lose it. Look at all that fire spin on the floor right now. That Venusaur, that now has a H in its name, but that Venusaur did not stand a chance. Why did the Pokemon have a beef with the trainer? The idea is the Pokemon is mega revolving out of its own. Like it doesn't want to mega revolve. It's just there's power in the city which is causing it to happen. That's the only way I can explain it. You did great, Dave. No surprise there. But geez, these rogue Pokemon keep getting stronger and stronger. Absolutely marvelous. The way the two of you worked in tandem to effortlessly subdue the rogue Pokemon. Yes, your combined strength is exactly what I've been looking for. The SBC's top-tier competition, Les Super Tournoi de Jakimf, will not be complete without Tawny and Dave on the roster. I do hope the two of you will come to Hotel Richissime as soon as possible. Get away, don't do that again! Don't worry, she's a hologram, she can't do anything. Otherwise I'll have no choice but to keep haunting you for all eternity. Adieu. Where'd she go? Haunting us, she says, and I'm sure she means it too. Let's head back to Hotel Z for now. Thing is, the actual, like, girl can do that too. And I don't mean like the teleportation, I mean she will walk into a room and no one will know that she's there until she wants you to. But hey. Pokemon have controllable wormholes? Specifically in, look at Mulga. Specifically in Sun and Moon, they definitely do. Good old Hooper. And Unbound, if you think about it. Her name doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. I don't think anybody's does. Right. let's go back down here to Hotel Z. Because I am rank C, I don't think there's an incredible amount of game left. I did get spoiled this morning on something that does happen later on, but it's all good. That's partly why I just want to get through the game now. How do all the Pokemon fit in a Pokeball? Wormhole. Technology. Nice work, Dave. You really took care of a lot, again. Now that we're all done, are you going to head over to the SBC? The party awaits. Yeah, not feeling great about that. What do you mean? It's Is it Jacinth or Jacinth? I don't know. Jackie. She's just going to be called Jackie now. I'm pretty sure I get what LeBain was trying to warn us about now. It was certainly rude of her to appear at our strategy meeting uninvited. That's the least of my worries about her. But I guess we should head to Richisime. The longer we make her wait, the worse it'll get. What's that sound? Hang on, did you all hear that? Sounds like something's going on outside. I just wanted to celebrate us calming a few more rogue Mega Revolve Pokemon. Instead we get Jacinth, and now more trouble at our door. I'll go see what's up. Jacinth. The thing is, I don't know French. Tawny's dealing with rather a lot, isn't she? What's up, Top Hat? Hello, Draven. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why don't we join her out there so she doesn't have to handle this stuff alone? Do I... Hang on, just one quick test. If I click switch... Yeah, that doesn't help. 1 second. Just quickly adjusting something on... If I step myself up here, does that help? Because then you'll be able to actually see some other stuff. This white square is always a pain in the arse to navigate. Yep, cool. Yeah. And then Spooky Boy. Oh, no, that's the Pokemon. They can stay where they were. Spooky Boy. There we go. How's that? That's probably better. Doing good was just grinding ZA. I just need to get the story done. I need to get through the story. Why is the hotel surrounded by... Wait, is this a battle zone? It's specifically a battle zone for her. I don't remember battle zones being purple. They were always red and deadly and dangerous. You left chat? Oh shit, I did, didn't I? Ah, no, I've moved the freaking Pokemon again. There we go. How's that? Hello and bienvenue to the... How did you pronounce it? I like the way you pronounced it. Jacinth. I don't know about the synth, but we can go with it. So Jacinth Zone. Well, similar to the wild zones and battle zones, you know, this one is for my own personal use. Please feel free to admire how the color of my Holotech avatar expertly matches the zone. Me too, I'm rank D. This is technically spoilers then because I'm rank C. This can't be real. No matter how long I wait, no matter how many times I ask politely, the two of you still refuse to do what is right. Participate in my wonderful tournament. Thus, to ensure my invitation is accepted, no matter the cost, I've taken matters into my own hands. Forgive me for resorting to such drastic measures and for not being there in person to greet you. I couldn't care less that you're here in hologram form. Just take down your win zone already. Noto's not going to get any guests like this. Isn't Corbo from the Rust Syndicate the only guest we've had recently? Pretty much, yeah. Whose side are you two on? This is not a weird zone, it's a Jacinth zone, and naturally I will deactivate it in due time. But in order for that to happen, you must fight for that is what I wish, and I will brook no refusal. Why are you doing all this? Watching his battles firsthand revealed to me the true extent of Dave's talent. And now I want nothing more than to see that glorious talent shine in my tournament. Surely that's not too much to ask. Well then, my dearest LeBain. I guess it's Leban, isn't it? I shall leave the rest to you. Adieu. Surely this is illegal. I trust you understand my earlier warnings now. about the consequences that await those who dare to slight Lady Jacinth. Personally, I fail to see the point of these next battles, but our leader commands it. Now then, Dave, please meet your opponent. I will show you the marvelous battle style we trained to achieve at the Society of the Battle Connoisseurs. But what if I just don't? I mean, I guess the fact that, well, it's not an official battle zone, so why should I do anything? The other problem is the fact that this is extraordinarily redundant. I could just do this. Nice taunt. Bro was like, bring it. Oh, shit. Okay, so you're running freaking fairies. See ya. Gotta love it when you can press 2 buttons to win. You may have defeated me, but you still won't escape this Jacinth zone. What if I just go indoors? I expected nothing less from you. Would you like your Pokemon healed? Nope. While I respect your decision, I urge you not to make things harder on yourself than necessary. I'm just going to say no. These people are making me do something against my will. Now then, Dave, please meet your next opponent. Allow me to display the dazzling battle skills I've learned at the SBC. Wait till you read Laban's story. Uh-oh. You're challenged by Gerald. Bruce, you're a Dragonair. Okay. I'm still not particularly afraid of this. Why didn't I Dragon Pulse? Bang! There we go. Yes, I love Shogun. It's such a silly fella. Yo, check out Dragon Pulse. Yo, open your eyes and look directly at this huge wave of damage. I may have lost this battle, but you'll be facing the fearsome Laban next. Sure. Cool dialogue if you say no to the next few questions. That's my plan, is to just say no. I expected nothing less from you. Would you like your Pokemon healed? Nah, I'm good. While I respect your decision, I urge you not to make things harder on yourself than necessary. Both of you may return to the venue. I will join you shortly. Look at him run. Let's go! Looks like I finally get to cut loose in a real battle for once. Bring it on. Oh jeez, I've got a feeling Laban is as much bad news as Jacinth. Shut it, punk, I'll deal with you next. She seems like the kind of person which would actively punch someone in the teeth if she had to. Get ready for a taste of who I used to be before Jacinth came along. Why do I have a feeling she used to work for Lysandre? I have a bad feeling that she might have actually been a bad person in the past. This is why I love her. She's got a wicked action pose. Yo, check out Dragon Pulse though. Oh, it didn't take you out. Oh, I'm too confused. One moment, let me swap to something that might be able to deal with you. Nice Super Fang, I'm going to completely ignore it. Whoa. That is really mean. If you Mega Evolve, you don't take the hit. That Super Fang would have been terrible for me. Oh, Tyrantrum. Yo, check out Bulldoze. Oh, that did not do as much as I thought it would. Oh, why did I Thunder Fang? That's really dumb of me. Even Fire Fang does nothing to these guys. Okay. Everyone level up. Oh, you've got a Garchomp. But what if I Dragon Claw it? Okay, that's completely fine. So long. Bonk. Some of the animations in this game are fantastic. I love Bounce. Oh, you're the one with Dragalge. Time for our secret weapon, Mega Evolve, so we can drag this kid. And this is one of the other new ones, which is the one that I've seen the Pokédex entry for. This is a Mega you genuinely are not allowed to stand too close to. Bang. I actually can't remember what I need to hit you with. Oh, wait, Iron Head's not bad, isn't it? Oh, nice protect. You know what I'm going to do, actually? Victory Bell works here. Ooh, maybe it doesn't. I could Mega and Retaliation, but I'm not going to do it yet. I'll do it with Gengar. It's Dragon Poison now. Does it just never... That's a funny protect. So it goes to Dragon Poison. So you're telling me that Skrelp is Water Poison, Dragalge is Dragon Water, and then the Mega one is now Dragon Poison. Dude has such an identity freaking crisis. Somebody needs to help Dragalge figure out who it is. Now that was a heated battle. Don't get smug though, kid. Next time I'm coming out on top. Hello, Tony. Welcome, welcome. It's not over yet. I'll keep fighting till you give up and join the tournament. I don't care if you're some kind of battle master who doesn't need healing. I'll wear you down. Hold on a sec. I just need to heal my team. You hold on a sec. We were already planning on battling in the tournament. You serious? Put that face away. Yeesh, maybe start with that next time. You're the ones who trapped us in this weird zone and wouldn't listen to a thing we said. It's a Jasimp zone. Oh well, I had a fun battle for the first time in a while and Jasimp's getting what she wanted, so I guess I've got no complaints. What if I say I'm going, and then not go? Just hop on the train and leave. Well, almost no complaints. To tell the truth, I wish I got to fight like this more. Is this version of you the real one? I used to be a fighter back in the day, the kind that only seeks out the strongest opponents. Yeah, I like settling fights with my Pokemon and my fists. Anyway, 2 years ago I got totally annihilated in battle by Jasimp and I'm still paying for it. Now I've got to talk fancy and wear this crazy get-up all because I promised her I would. So I'll warn you again, watch out for Jasimp. She's got like the freaking Dio birthmarks on her ear, which I'm sure are probably just meant to be like piercing holes. But I can't help but see that it's like it's the marks of the devil, the marks of the liar. If you lose to her, you might end up like me, a maid. Dragon Poison is a really interesting combo. Because does that mean that Fairy is no longer super effective against it? Poison resists Fairy as well, right? Or is that just Steel? The opponent has been decided. It's going to be Jasimp. As expected. You are to face trainer Jasimp rank C. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank B. Indebted slavery after losing a Pokemon battle. But the thing is, this game has hit so many things like that. There was literally loan shark crap going on, where people were getting you to do dirty work because of freaking debt. It's weird. Why are these some of the topics that the game's decided to hit? Talk about perfect timing. You really can't escape Jasimp if she's your opponent in your next promotion match. Hold up, I'll get rid of the Jasimp zone. Jasimp zone off. Oh, lovely. You have to do a big old pose. I guess that kind of explains why her hair is, like, wild, even though it's pinned. Don't forget, you're going to need a challenger's ticket before you can have the match. Later, I'll be waiting back at the hotel. I am tiny compared to her. That loan shark thing was hilarious. It really made the Ross Syndicate just funny to me because they take themselves so seriously. You know, Jasimp and Laban might be more alike than I would have first thought. Go to Hotel Richisime when you're ready, Dave. Is It's Richisime, not Richisime. If it was Richisime, it would be freaking Japanese. I'll meet you there. They don't acknowledge the pose, which makes it funnier. Yeah, that's true as well. Alright, I already had the challenger ticket because I went out of my way to do that first. I know they tell you, they like remind you and say, make sure you've got the challenger ticket. But I've just been doing it beforehand anyway. Yeah, I need to heal. Wow. I took it as rich as me. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, are the people that are part of it rich? Or is it just her? Alright. I love these seats, by the way. Like, this is clearly a seat for a Pokemon to walk up the steps and then sit in the little grey area. But what if I want to sit in that little grey area? Also, there's the Prism Tower. It's literally the Eiffel Tower. Okay. Colourful screws? Life is so much better when it's full of colour. Here, have a Lumiose Gillette on me as a little treat. But that's got nothing to do with screws. Why did you just... What? You should take them to the construction. You can find the office. Oh, that's the dude who's supposed to tell you to go to the construction. But I just went there because I knew that's where I needed to go. Oh god, I accidentally walked into a freaking mission. Oh, hey Dave, sorry to spring this on you, but give me a hand, will you? This guy needed help carrying stuff, but when we offered our services, he made a crazy request. Carry me too. So I told him it's not possible, and now he's all up in our faces demanding a battle. All I asked was for you to carry my precious Aggron, but now you say it's impossible? Aggron weighs nearly 800 pounds. How do you expect anyone to carry that? But I want to hear it. You've got nerve making an offer and immediately going back on it. I'll whip you into shape, both of you. I came to Lumiose to join the ZA Royale. If I can't take out two upstarts like you, I've got no business even being here. Doesn't seem like anything will get through to him. So come on, let's battle. Pancham Vicario. Even Pangoro wouldn't be able to lift it. The thing is, aren't I like very overleveled for this? Also, aren't you very weak to Garchomp? Okay, Pancham, I didn't mean to click on you. Because I feel like you were supposed to do this ages ago. Remember how we met? Funny how Pancham carried your stuff to me, and now here we are. How did he make that leaf hover? Sorry for the trouble back then, and thanks for agreeing to help me out now. I just watched my Flygon make a sad face, then yeet itself off screen. I believe it's because someone in Twitch is attacking you. Aggron and my other Pokemon are going to send you off flying. I mean, Aggron is cool, it's just very easy to take out. Dolean the Sightseer. Garchomp and a Panjam. What level are you, mate? 52. Okay, I can allow this. Boom. How hard would it be to just put the Mon back in its ball? Did that not cross anyone's mind? But Dragon Claw comes out so fast, though. Abomasnow! You've got some Pokemon that are really weak to specific... Okay, nice Ice Punch, actually. Bro sees freaking Charizard pull up and is so terrified. Man, the trainers here at Lumiose are just way too strong. I wouldn't even say he was that bad. I had no idea the Lumiose city's trainers were so formidable. Okay, never mind about the ZA Royale. Once we're done some sightseeing, we're heading home. But he's probably more capable than most of the people we've been battling. Carry my Aggron, he says. Sheesh. If he'd just been reasonable, we'd have been happy to show him around. Panch! Thanks, Dave. You really helped. I appreciate you lending us a hand, even after we kind of took your bag. It was so long ago, I barely remember you doing it. And I do kind of owe you. Seeing Pancham carry your travel bag like that gave me an idea. So I started a business showing tourists around Lumios while carrying their bags for them. After all, Pokemon like Pancham could climb fences and get into places where people can't. Hey, you're late. Is everything okay? Andre, yeah, everything's fine. We ran into some trouble, but we took care of it. I'll come meet you now. I hear you're doing pretty well in the ZA Real. Makes me proud to think your first Pokemon battle in Lumios was against me. Okay, see you later. Bye, Tiny Pancham. He's a cute little fella, I like him. I do wish Pangoro was better. She handed me a lemonade. Cool. Why am I being assaulted? Right, so the cafe is all the way around here, up the top. Ah, it's a hotel. So now we must do battle. Welcome to this fancy as hell hotel. Good, you got a challenger's ticket. Guess we should go on in. Ready to battle her? Okay, gotta get back into work mode. Would you permit me to take your photo for the tournament bracket? Go ahead. I'm good to go too. No, the thing is, nobody complained about Tawny's outfit, even though before they did. Happy. Say cheese. Perfect. Kindly follow me to the venue. Lady Jacinth is waiting for you. Laban is something. Very true. He's a very interesting character. They programmed special floor sound effects and did nothing with Flygon. I didn't even know Flygon was in this game. Have I run into... No, I've not run into any of the Flygon line. Huh. Finally, we've been waiting here for you forever. For me? Why? Did they just not let you leave? After you left, we figured the tourney was off, but when we tried to leave, we got trapped in this weird Jacinth zone thing. Dear friends and honoured guests, I thank you for your patience, considering that I literally trapped you in this building. I'm not going to lie, I do love the tournament bracket in the background. They very much could have just not bothered doing that. I'm delighted to announce that my tournament, organised by me and my honour, has recovered its missing pieces. Now, have a look at the tournament bracket. Oh, I see. So you get to skip the entire tournament, and then you just get put right at the top. I guess this is more so a case of you have to fight in a tournament to have the pleasure of battling me. Even the Canary was just like, I'm not battling anybody, see you later. As you can see, I'm the Ultra Deluxe top seed. A fitting position for your humble hostess, no? Wow, there's planning things for your own convenience in mind, and then there's this. For round 1, we have Canary facing off against Dave. Once you're ready, please speak to Laban at the court. Now then, my dear friends, let le super tournoi de Jacinth commence. Well, this is Jacinth's tournament, so I guess we've got to do this, even if it seems bizarre. She's so self-sided. I mean, yes, she is. Well, if I'm against Canary, I can literally just walk all over this game. Your first opponent will be Canary. Are you ready? Hell yeah. If there's something that I do kind of like about this game as well, is you don't need to worry too much about, what was I going to say? Held items. You just give everything Mega Stones, and you're basically good to go. Without further ado, let the battle begin. I'm just here to show all my adoring Kinetics how cool and strong I am. This time I know I'm going to win. So, it's funny, we're kind of now... this is the third time we're battling her, by the way. Game really likes Canary. But this does mean we get to see pretty much every Mega that we have seen from other people up to this point. Why did I Thunderfang you? Do you know what? I just assumed you'd have... There's no abilities in this game. Lightning Rod is not real. Ampharos, hit him with a Dragon Claw. What, you know Ice Punch? You know Dazzling Gleam? Can I heal? It'd be very funny if I could heal. I gave Ada / Shell Bell, which makes sense. Ow, nice Stealth Rock. What if I Bulldoze? Never mind. He tried his best. Let's just get Gengar in there. Yeah, I had a feeling Grass did well against you. You don't need to move. Really, Gengar. Getting my ass beat by a Stunfisk. The dude's the tankiest Stunfisk in the world. Just headbutt it then. There we go. That was the tankiest Stunfisk I've ever seen. Enough playing around, Electros. I could almost say this is a relatively early Mega at this point, but it kind of isn't. Also, something I've noticed about Mega Electros is you can see at the end of the little tube bits here, the plus and the minus alternating. I actually really like that as a design choice. Oh, you're pure electric, so all your Pokemon were weak to Stunfisk. I know. Get destroyed. Boom. But in terms of new Mega abilities, I don't know. I think they need to make up a bunch of stuff. Hello, Gary McGeechin. Fair enough. You thrashed my whole team again. Is she going to swear loudly? Yes, she is. I'm just in the middle of a lovely hotel. Thank you both for that spectacular battle, Canary and Dave. I am all excitement and anticipation to see how the rest of the battles play out. What happened to your starter? I'm just not really that bothered in using them. I think the starter selection in this game just isn't very good. And I know that was the point. It was supposed to basically be like, here's 3 starter Pokemon that really need help. And I was like, yeah, they do really need help, but I don't think it's enough. Dear friends and honoured guests, we've made it to the end of round 1. Oh, but I wanted to fight the dude with the sideburns. The trainers who qualified are Dave, Ivor, Corbu, and Gwyn. For round 2, we have Ivor facing off against Dave. It's a good design. It's good a design Mega Electros until you realise its arm decoys are made out of the sticky mucus it secretes. See that? I still think that's a good design nonetheless. That's just a bit creepy though, because that means if you touch them, not only do you get electrocuted, but you're stuck to it. I haven't even read that. There's like Pokedex entries I've just not bothered reading in terms of Megas. It's like, this Pokemon can fire a tremendously powerful solar beam from its 4 flowers. Another name for this is Mega Soul Cannon. Sure. How many flowers? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, it's literally got 4 flowers on its neck. That's crazy. With its muscular strength now greatly increased, it can fly continuously for 2 weeks without resting. Massive amounts of energy intensely stimulated Ampharos' cells, apparently awakening its long-sleeping dragon blood. Dude was born to be a dragon. It jets water from the orifices on its sides, streaking above the water surface at supersonic speed. Wait. Oh god, yeah, those are jets. Why did I've never seen Mega Gyarados from the back to realize that those were jets. I always just thought it was just chonky Gyarados. Barbernacle Gengar. It can pass through other dimensions and appear anywhere. It caused a stir one time when it stuck just one leg out of a wall. What kind of... You can't even see the bottom of it in this. It does have legs. But it's like, is that all it did? I really like my Meganium. I mean, yeah. Scolipede Victory Bell. The volume of this Pokemon's acid has increased due to Mega Evolution, filling its mouth. If it's not careful, the acid will overflow and spill out. Dude really needs to... He's got like IBS up the wazoo. Like, you need some freaking Gaviscon, mate. Boing. When this Pokemon's rage reaches a boiling point, the huge volcano in the hump on its back erupts violently, spewing molten lava. Yeah, dude's just, I'm going to murder everything, like, within a few meters of me. If this Pokemon brings its arms and head together to form a streamlined shape and spins at high speeds, it can destroy anything. I could see it. This is honestly the stupidest Mega Evolution ever, but I'd still love it regardless. Its disposition is even more vicious than before its Mega Evolution. Garchomp carves its opponents up with scythes on both of its arms. Dude's become a butcher. I have a shiny Mega Gyarados, very nice. Its two sets of jaws thrash about violently as if they each had a will on their own. One gnash from them can turn a boulder to dust. Terrifying. When this Pokemon whips the wing-like fur on its back as though beating its wings, it sends an intimidating aura flying at its opponents. Yeah, so some of these mega descriptions are very good. Some of them are extremely basic. Some of them are literally just, the Pokemon does a thing. Whereas some of them are just like, oh yeah, there is virtually no change in Slowpoke, but when bathed in the energy of Mega Evolution, Shelder converts into impregnable armor. And it still has its eye. And it's still referred to as a Shelder. Hang on, so this is still a Shelder? Which just makes me wonder, like, is there a way to make a Shelder enter this form? What a weird Pokemon. It's just the way that it refers to it as a Shelder. It's just weird. There's the Electros. I just really like the way that they move. Look at that. The plus and minuses on the front of it are so cool. Venusaur, Charizard. The overwhelming power that fills its entire body causes it to turn black and creates intense blue flames. So the overwhelming power within this Charizard made its skin change color. Funny. Its bond with its trainer is the source of its power. It boasts speed and maneuverability greater than that of a jet. Ironic, considering Garchomp is the Jet Dragon. We love Mega Scrafty, it's just a dude. Nope, nothing else for the rest of them. Slowbro just turns into Slowpoke if Shelder comes off. It's just the fact that it's... Shelder has a branching evolution where its name doesn't change. If you think about it like that. But, like, if the Slowbro comes off, does the Shelder turn back into the purple one? Like the tiny Shelder? Or does it remain the big angry urchin? When I get angry, I just turn red until I turn into a Charizard. You are Charizard. Need to break more Mega Stones. I'm sure Hawlucha and Dragalge have good entries. I know the Dragalge one is ridiculous because the description of the Dragalge one is literally a translation for it's standing in the presence of a Dragalge gives you cancer. That's the actual description. We've seen it happen in the anime. Yeah, but I'm talking about Shellder specifically, not Slowpoke and Slowbro. I mean, if you take a Shellder off of a Slowbro, does it turn back into the purple one? I don't care about Slowpoke. It's a stupid Pokemon. It's a silly little dumb fella. I'm talking about the actual Shellder. The next opponent will be Ivor. There's a scrapped Gen 2 sprite of an alt evolution for Shellder that looks like the one on the tail of a Slowbro. And doesn't it feel like that's something that should exist, though? It was a scrapped Gen 2 sprite. Hey, if you ask me, it would have made Gen 2 more interesting. Yes, I'm the kind of person that thinks that. Hot take, Slowking above Slowbro. The only thing that makes me like Slowbro more than Slowking. I like Slowking because it could speak English in the movie. And the English dub was to just make it talk slow. It was like, oh yes, that is the giant bird Pokemon Lugia. It just spoke really slow but kind of British. However, I really like Slowbro because of Pokemon Unite. Dude is literally Malzahar, but a tank. Dude's ultimate is he stares at you and you don't get to play the game. And it's like, why? Why did they give that to Slowbro? He's just a funny little fella. And he's tanky. I liked his design and I liked a lot of the Gen 2 and 4 cross evos. See, I give Gen 4 the credit for that. Like Gen 2 is such an incomplete dex that Gen 4 fixes it. And that's one reason why I like Gen 4 so much, is everything up to Gen 4 is so freaking good, like in such a neat package. Everything that comes after it, don't get me wrong, is still good. There's good to be had in it as well. But I do just love everything up to Gen 4. But if you take away Gen 4 and just make it Gen 3, you lose a lot of what Gen 4 added. Wish there was a Mega Slowking. It could even replace the rough Slowbro. There's regional Slowking and Slowbro, isn't there? Yeah, I don't really think that's much of an argument, no, is it? Gen 2 is the best designs. I mean, no matter what you think, well, no matter what I think, let me change the wording. No matter what I think, best generation design will always be opinion. It will always be opinion. Without further ado, I'll let the battle between Ivor and Dave begin. A quick word, please, Dave. I think you should know that Laban here, was the reason I started my straight training regimen. She beat me in a fight when we were children, and after that second thought, never mind all that. I should focus on a match. Let's have a fair fight. I do kind of like the fact that we get to fight these people again. It's like a boss rush, but not done in a Devil May Cry way. Devil May Cry is just like, I'm really gonna make it annoying by making you fight everything again, one after the other. Whereas this is like partway through the game and not right in the end. I don't mind losing Victory Bell to this. Because they're not ready for the bouncy Gyarados. Boing. Bang. Each generation has Pokemon that love and hate it. It's why there's now over 1,000 Pokemon. Exactly. I'm also going to Mega Revolve here to become basically immune to this Medicham. So long. Boom. It's so dumb. Uh-oh, it's Machamp. Oh, nice bulk up. Nice bulldoze as well. Oh, hold on, that didn't kill. Smash! Thing is, I can't look at Mega Gyarados the same way now that he's kicked my ass so many times on, freaking the trading card game. Phalanx, let us break through the bounds of justice with Mega Evolution. There are some people that freaking hate this Mega design. I think it's fantastic. Genuinely, all they did was they stacked Phalanx up and gave it a sword and a shield. And look at the little one in the middle. He's just like, oh, everything's so heavy. You're pure fighting, aren't you? So here's a bird. No retreat. Alright, we're gonna work up. Ooh, one more air slash and you're down. That's what I thought. Boom. What's your favorite Pokemon? Mine is Shaman. That's a very interesting choice. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say Shaman. Mine is Sceptile, which is probably another one which you've not heard many people say. Defeat! How incredibly unjust. They missed a trick in dropping a Mega Galarian Slowbro. Just slap a cannon on each arm. That's true. Or, it's a puddle of ooze and you can just see the top of his head. Just eyes up. Puddle of ooze. Slowbro. Make him a poison type. Pure poison. Your power was too great for my justice to crush. Now that I'm stronger, I thought I could defeat Laban and thus heal from my past trauma. But it seems I still have more of your training to do. On the plus side, though, that means I have room to grow. I have high hopes for my future self. I wish you all the better in your upcoming battles. Another outstanding battle. Thank you for that performance, David Ivor. I feel like Jacinth is incredibly clingy to like a disturbing degree. She's always standing right beside me, behind me. If she had like a scary design, I would just have that as the old Scooby-Doo just, jump scare. But because she's just there declaring her presence casually, it's like, you're a bit of a weirdo. I do hope the remaining battle of this round will be something because I pressed the button and I don't know why. Dear friends and honoured guests, we've arrived at the end of round 2. The winning trainers this round were Corbo and Dave, which naturally means they'll be our competitors in round 3.
You fool!
You fool! Jacinth is a freaking stalker. She is, and it's weird. Thing is, she's a stalker that doesn't need to leave her home. She's like, actually, now when I think about it, she is very much Dr. Eggman, where she will just send robots and holograms out to do her bidding. What's your favorite Gen 6 Pokemon game? You're literally giving me the choice between X and Y. Then again, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are Generation 6 as well. Wait till you see Jacinth's type specialty. I'm pretty sure it's Fairy, right? Once you're ready, please speak to the man of the court. Because I like this guy. This guy's not my favorite character just because everything about him is so unnecessary. You want to get this going? Then go let Laban know you're ready. Yes. Pink equals fairy. It almost always is. Dude's wearing black and purple, and guess what? He's a poison user. Your next opponent's Corbo. Yes. Without further ado, let the battle between Corbo and Dave begin. So, I'm up against you. This is quite the venue. It's the perfect place to repay you for the defeat you handed me the other day. I think I'd enjoy that. Boss, just remember you're training with me. You'll be fine. That idiot. I need to teach him to keep his mouth shut. But, well, me and my crew have gotten stronger. Scolipede and the rest are ready to go. Now then, let's have some fun. What if she was a bug-type user? Challenged by Corbo. I like how his eyes just wide. The moment he goes to throw the ball out, he's just... You check out this bird, though. I'm gonna work up immediately and hope and pray that you don't have any big moves. Interesting. Why do you have Fire Fang? Arbok had nothing to deal with a Pidgeot. Oh yeah, you run a Gyarados. Oh, nice bounce. I remember what I did last time. I'm gonna throw a Garchomp here, as weird as this is, and Thunderfang it. Wait, did I miss? Yeah, I missed. That is harsh. That should not have been a problem, but I just missed. Gengar, chill. Just attack. It's not that deep. I remember this Gyarados being a problem last time. There we go. Just use my own problem. I have a Roserade, another thing I need to bounce. Thing is, Corbo's team is all over the place. It's a bunch of Pokemon that can kind of learn poison moves, but also with a Gyarados. You're our last chance, Scolipede, but this is where the fun starts. I do love this thing's design. He also has such a simple animation for doing it. I'm gonna bounce because I have a feeling I'm gonna need to use Charizard against you anyway. Iron Head, maybe? Oh, nice protect. That's fine. Should we Mega just because it looks good? It's a completely different sound effect as well. Boom! Honestly, Mega Charizard Fire Blast is so good. You and your Pokemon sure are entertaining. I'll give you that. Did you see the Mega leaks before the game came out? Not the leaks, I deliberately avoided them. There are still Mega Pokemon I've not seen yet. Which is good, because I've enjoyed running into them. My main thing is, every single time I've streamed this game, I've had major chunks of it spoiled. And then I took like a week or two off and just got spoiled on the internet as well. So it's like, oh, okay. Blah, still not good enough, eh? Not even after I roped Philippe in to help me train up, embarrassed as I am to admit it. Still, battles with you are a good time. Swing by our office again if you want to have some fun. Dude's just living his best life. I caught every moment of your battle from my VIP courtside seat. Thank you for your truly spectacular performance, Dave Corbeau. The trainer who has fought all the way to the top of the Les Super Tournoi de Jacinth is my personal favourite. In the next battle, you'll be facing off against none other than your gracious host, me. Cool, and I have a sneaky suspicion that you're going to be a fairy user, and I want nothing. My dragon wants nothing to do with you. I'm going to highlight Gyarados first. The time has come. How many do you know that you haven't seen? I accidentally had a major, like, big Pokemon Mega revealed. And I was just looking at my phone and I was just like, huh, oops. Time and again, I was delayed in bringing Le Super Tournoi de Jacinth to fruition. In the end, I had to resort to wielding my influence as a social elite to make it happen. Now here we are, about to begin the final round. May it live up to, nay, exceed the wildest expectations of our lovely guests with this spectacle. What's with that Pokemon? How do you even get in here? Ah, more trouble. I don't know what's going on, but I can't afford to let anything else go wrong. Oh, he just walks in. Here's Zygarde's wish. Is that a man a fan of Dave's, perhaps? It can't be, he's alive! The leader of Team Flare, who vanished after his failed attempt to create the world he dreamed of, Lysandra. Wait, the guy who used that ultimate weapon 5 years ago? Dang, that's a shocking turn of events. I don't care, I want to go home. Because I already knew it was Lysandra anyway. Like, you just look at him and you're like, right, you're literally going to call yourself after you have the first letter of your name. Well done. This is why you failed. Oh, what? No way. That's Lysandra. That's Lysandra over there, isn't it? Can it, Philippe? Don't make a scene in front of Lysandra. You're embarrassing me. Zygarde showed itself in order to face you in battle, Dave. Its wish is that you two face each other in earnest and forge a strong bond in doing so. The type of bond that I mean is a connection that can never be severed. Without such a mighty bond, you cannot hope to save Lumiose from crisis. Don't know whether to throw this guy out or get ready to hold Lady Jacinth back. How marvellous! I admire the fierce determination that drove you to interrupt our battle to demand your own, my dear. Alas, I myself desire nothing more than to battle against Dave. So believe me when I say I can sympathize with this dear Pokemon 1000%. And that entrance, what could be more splendid than a surprise appearance by a special guest, especially since Lysandre just walked in. You are Lysandre, correct? Naturally, I recognize your visage. You are quite the celebrity in Kalos after all. I will ask the hotel staff to come by with more hors d'oeuvres. It doesn't matter who I was, I remember none of it. I also cannot eat, I live off of air alone. I'm here only to say that I wish for Zygarde and Dave to battle. Yes, of course, by all means. Laban, would you handle this? Thing is, how many do you know you haven't seen? She's put the dog on the freaking tournament board. That's kind of incredible. But the thing is you can see in front of you where I am in the game. So anything beyond this point, I don't know about. Your next opponent will be this mysterious Pokemon Zygarde. Which is good because I like this doggo. And knowing it's the doggo, Garchomp should work. Will you battle Zygarde? I will indeed. When Battle Royale? Not yet. Uh-oh, the globs. That glob at the front is particularly globby. It means the Zygarde posed for a photo, which is hilarious. Very true, that is funny. Zygarde's body is comprised of entities known as Zygarde cells. And the more Zygarde cells are gathered, the stronger Zygarde's capabilities, or so I've heard. Like, this specifically is the most Digimon thing that Pokemon's done. Big old snake mode. 50% form. Zah! It's like, oh, I'm totally prepared to fight the dog, and then suddenly it becomes this, and you're like, oh, well, shit me, I guess. Oh, hang on, mate, you're a problem. It's like, it's not dog mode anymore. Do you know what? Mega, it might help you. Mega Dragon Claw, please. Jeez, that was nothing. I need to stop using Thunder Fang. I know it doesn't work on it. Okay. Don't look at me expectingly. Oh god, it attacked me. I wasn't expecting Zygarde to commit murder today. Lance Wrath, guess what? I'm not there. Boom. Thing is, I'm pretty sure the dog is also ground type, but something about it just made me want to try and hit it with Thunder Fang. I paralyzed the dude. Wait, Bounce has a chance to paralyze, that's funny. I also like the animation for Iron Head. It has Gyarados turn around and whack it with his tail. Like, ah yes, Iron Head. There. Turn back into dog? Okay. As best I could tell, Zygarde seemed pleased. Now you have seen Zygarde in its 50% form, but not yet in its ultimate one, Zygarde Complete. I will collect the remaining Zygarde cells, as Zygarde has commanded me. You must focus on becoming a Pokemon trainer mighty enough to fight at Zygarde's side. Denizens of Lumios, please listen. The time has come for each of you to consider what it means that Zygarde came here today. I pray that all of you find the right answer. I'm just standing here smiling, like, I want the legendary. Alas, my dear Dave. To emerge victorious from a battle against a surprise challenger, you truly are exceptional. And now it is time for the undeniably incredible Dave and the exceedingly incredible host of this terrific tournament to begin the final round. But this is not merely the final battle, it's also our promotion match. I hope that all of you gathered here are ready to witness the riveting resolution of today's event. There is just so much fighting. Literally just battle, battle, battle. Alas, at long last, we get to battle one another, Dave. Let's do this. Unless somebody else walks in. What a tournament it has been. So eventful, one might think it had been going on for years. Now here we are, after so many twists and turns, at the conclusion of this momentous... Jeez, hiccup. Oh, this momentous event. I have noticed something. So, Tawny was supposed to be here, but she said she didn't want to do it. If she was here, then Jacinth couldn't skip to the end. She would have had to have fought people to get to the top as well. Because there would have been an even number of players. I wonder why she decided that. How glad I am to have entered the ZA Royale. It's allowed me to cross paths with some of the greatest trainers in Lumios, including yourself. Thank you very much. Once I reach rank A, I'll make it my mission to bring happiness to the people of Lumios. To do so, I'll make each and every one of them into the strongest trainer they can be, for that is my duty as an influential socialite. Then she wouldn't have done it, it would have been perfect. It's just weird. Like, if you just think about how a tournament bracket should work, she would have just made it so that... I mean, I guess the other answer would have been... No, she would have needed an extra person. Or kicked somebody out. And Tawny's over there, she just chose not to take part. Let's begin the promotion match. May it be a battle worthy of the occasion. Go on then, I hear apparently she's got a pretty good fighting tune. Girl's got some electric swing. Carbink, are you a rock user? Because if so, that's hilarious. Check out this waterfall. I'm just gonna mega straight off of this. Crunch? Really? Oh no, Iron Head would have been so much better. Oh, of course it put freaking rocks down. More wild. No, you are fairy, but it seems to be all of the tough fairies. Oh, I tried to go into the sky. If that's the case, check out Sludge Wave. Oh no, you're steel. That doesn't work on you. I forgot. Well, on that note, you can have Charizard then. I do sort of almost feel like the levels in this game don't really matter. You level up so fast. Auroros is definitely not what I was expecting, but this also does a lot of damage. Really. Yeah, Rock Blast does so much to a freaking Charizard. Yeah, maybe Pidgeot wasn't wise here. But I also don't think anybody here is worth using into an Auroros. I think you've lost. It's very probable. You dodge the initial freaking ice move. There we go. Go for it, Garchomp. Dude wrecks shop, he does. You're not running Mega Gardevoirs. It's as simple as that. No, you're not. Wait, the Dragon Claw missed. Oh, no. I forget that Fairy is immune to Dragon. I completely forget that's a thing. She brought Mystical Fire with her, of all things. This is going to be close. Oh, you've got the Clefable. It's our responsibility as elites to guide the masses. I forget I heard about this one, but I've not seen it. Yo, dude's a beautiful butterfly. You need to stop using Protect. Everything has Mystical Fire. Everything's running Mystical Fire. Wow. I didn't have any Mega Juice. Okay, well at least now I know what I'm running into. The DLC just dropped and oh boy is it spicy. The DLC for what? So this game's DLC comes out in February. DLC trailer? Don't make it a Gyarados. Yeah, we won't do it this time. It's mostly because I didn't... I know I said to expect that we were fighting fairies. But for some reason I still thought turning into the dark type was dumb. I'm not sure why I did it. Orpheus, does the trailer have story spoilers for the base game? Right, we should be okay this time. We just went Mega. Waterfall should be enough anyway. Iron Head is even worse. Like, that's really good. You Waterfall in, then Iron Head afterwards. This is another Iron Head. I'm just going to Waterfall first, though. There we go. Like, a completely different game. Mawile, I don't think I've got as much to hit you with. I can Iron Head you. Just Gyarados is such a good Pokemon in this game. God of War, Fairy Psychic, Crunch it. Ah, no, Crunch doesn't work because you're a freaking headbutt it. Boom, Gyarados sweeping. Gyarados sweeping. All the way to Clefable already. That freeze dry could have been brutal. Genuinely, it would have been. However, we're very lucky. Gyarados is fast. And then just Iron Head it. Nice Protect. I'm going to fly into the sky then. So long. And then Iron Head you again. I am completely happy with the amount of damage we just got there. Because I can do this. And then I can bring out the white boy. The ice cream cone with legs. Wow. Oh wait, Dark Pulse doesn't do anything, does it? Shadow Ball does. Boom! We absolutely completely changed the game. We didn't even need Victory Bell. Didn't even need it. Magnifique, what a fine display by both you and your Pokemon. I need to know what the hell Mega Clefable can even do. Isn't it funny? I just took out Mega Clefable with its alter ego. I just took out the Clefable with Gengar. And they are the alter ego to one another. That's kind of funny. Congratulations. Okay, well, Orpheus didn't answer my questions, so it's not the end of the world. I'm going to quickly double check. Apparently the trailer for Mega Dimension just dropped, which, I don't know, that feels weird. I don't see it. I feel like I'd just lied to. I don't see anything. Hang on. The official Pokemon YouTube channel. Oh, there it is. Oh god, there's loads. Well, there's like, hang on, wait, why is there so many versions of the trailer? It dropped 9 minutes ago. Let me rewatch and answer. Yeah, Orpheus, quickly just double check and make sure there's no, like, genuine story spoilers, I suppose. Whoa! At least nothing easy to notice. And most heartfelt congratulations on your victory. Did you ever get the Greninja right? I haven't. I need to play online. Have a look at our audience. That dude's huge. Everyone looks so very pleased. The audience is the competitors. I dare say we managed to convey to them the joy that comes when trainers and Pokemon have a deep bond battle side by side. Please continue your efforts to protect the city of Lumios. Naturally, I will help however I can. Hello, Farsh and Chops. Welcome, welcome. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this super deluxe TM. Hey, Play Rough is a very good TM. I would not say no to that. I do find it funny that Play Rough can miss. Finally, let us end this sensational soiree with a special fist bump as a gesture of goodwill. You missed it then. It ended on the 4th. Oh, I didn't know that. This is Chris, by the way. Oh yeah, I did forget. Fair enough. Hi, Chris. Let's give another half a round of applause to Dave. There's a new side mission via Mystery Gift that just went live today. Oh, we've got so much to do. Okay. Can't believe you won your Sims tournament and your promotion match, so you're rank B now. I'm still rank C, but I'll catch up to you in my promotion match tomorrow. And how better to celebrate than with my signature croissant curry. Let's eat. I thought we might all get to eat at the ritzy party, but oh well, maybe next time. Don't see any story spoilers, only a mega spoiler and some Pokédex expansion. That's fine. To be fair, we can watch it. It doesn't matter either way. I am just going to run to the toilet quickly before we do anything like... So I'll be back in just a moment, alright? And then we'll watch this trailer. Okay. Okay. Not any blatant spoilers in the trailer that I can see, and I've finished the game. Okay, good. Why don't we quickly do that then? Because I can swap to React, and it turns the music off, which is hilarious. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just going to swap some monitors around. There we go. What's this not on? Boom, boom, boom. Like your stamina pack recovery has been done. Lovely. Though we will probably go back to the trading card game next week for a bit. Dave, I've seen your old style. What do you mean? Boom. I have many a style. Side mission EX1 has no spoilers also. Let's have a little look at that. It was pretty cool in white. I don't know what you're referring to. I could literally just pull this down here, can't I? Oh yeah, I've got the thumbnails up. So there's two. There's one of them's UK and one of them is not UK. Let's look at this first quickly. Click. Just going to knock the volume down a little bit. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's not the answer at all. That's a friend. Friend detected. Mimi must be sensing some psychic energy. Oh, so is this the mission which came out today? Is that what we were talking about? Dude screams. Dude knows too much, so he scream. See, I've never understood the relationship between Carbink and Diancie. In fact, I missed that part of Pokemon. But hey, this is really handy. I've seen Mega Diancie before. Like, this is not a new form per se. But I've never seen how to access it or even used a Diancie before, so that's really cool. Information. These games are available to purchase. Oh, hang on, what's this? Season 2 is now. Oh, so I've lost the chance for a freaking Greninja. So Season 2 is the Delphox one until November 26th. And Season 3 will be Chestnut, which clearly starts on November 26th. And then Baxcalibur. Wait, Mega Baxcalibur? Hang on a minute, is this new? I've not beaten the game yet, so I've not seen Baxcalibur even in the game. Are we saying this dude's got a Mega that's being revealed in this screenshot? Because if so, that is funny. There's another trailer for Baxcalibur that he's not in. Okay. That's cool. So, but we're getting so many Megas that are specifically on freaking online. What a funny way of doing it. But hey, I guess that's a way for Nintendo to get people to use their freaking online service. Check out all of these awesome Pokemon with Megas. I won't lie, from this screenshot, that is such a cool design for Baxcalibur. It fixes my problem with him, I think. I need to see a little bit more of him. I've always thought that he just looked too derpy. I've always thought Baxcalibur looked like a weird, naked lizard. That looks really cool. This is new, it is a reveal. Awesome. Mega Dimension, available for purchase now. Give us your money. Paid DLC, you could just buy the holo sets. This is redundant. The fact that this game is not like online multiplayer, as in like MMO wise, I don't see why anyone would ever want these. Like, why was the point? Okay, cool. Hey, look, it's me. It's the live stream that we're literally doing right now. And that's the other video. Okay, cool. Well, free Mega DNC, and we also just saw Mega Baxcalibur in that trailer. That's really cool. I'm very curious to see what changes. And this is why I like Mega Revolutions specifically over the other gimmicks, is you can completely change, well, you can give the Pokemon 100 more stats, you can move the stats around, and you can give it a new ability. You can even give them new moves if you really, really want to. Like, I'm very excited to see what else they can do with Megas. And we are now seeing more and more Megas that aren't even in the bloody game. That is really cool. Looking forward to seeing that. There's another 3-minute trailer. Exactly. So we're going to watch that one, but I'm going to watch the one with UK at the beginning, because that's where I live.
Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC.
Mega Dimension comes with Corviknight. I'm already sold. I'm already sold. Thank you for the tea.
Here in Lumios, a city shared by people and Pokemon,
Okay.
something strange is afoot.
Mario Sunshine.
And
The
at
freaking-
Hotel Z,
there's a child with a paintbrush.
Ansha appears along with
Ansha.
Hoopa, the mischief Pokemon.
Don't tell me. Hooper Unbound Mega. That would be ridiculous.
One of these strange distortions.
I would get a Hooper, I'd call it Doctor Strange. Just because he makes the portals.
On the other side, you'll find yourself in an otherworldly, not quite Lumios city.
Okay.
You'll encounter different Pokemon living and thriving there than the ones in Lumios.
So many different
Watch
Pokemon.
out. These Pokemon are hyper strong. Even seasoned trainers will
Level 164. Why is it level 164? The key to unlocking the secrets of hyperspace. Yep, I've always wanted to know that.
Ansha and Hoopa. Ansha is a talented donut chef.
What has that got to do with anything?
Donuts for Hoopa to eat, awakening its power so it can open distortions.
Okay. So you need to feed Hooper donuts to travel through space.
If you use the berries you can find in hyperspace, it seems
What is this
they make
UI?
even more effective donuts.
Why does this UI feel like more premium than the base game?
Karina, the successor to a line of Mega Evolution gurus.
Okay, your hairstyle is insane.
Join Team MZ. in
So are your clothes, don't get me wrong.
hyperspace
That's so many
Lumios.
Mega Stones attached. Okay, go on. What else is new? Mega Chimecho. That's fucking hilarious.
Newly discovered Mega Evolution.
I was genuinely saying Chimecho was being shafted and needed some buffs.
Copies of itself. When they resonate with each other, they can unleash mighty sound wave attacks.
Why are we getting so many Megas?
There's also Mega
There's the
Baxcalibur.
Baxcalibur. Oh, he's sick. Look at how massive that glaive is.
Mega Evolution. We
Bro
see
looks
big
sick.
Mega Baxcalibur
That is still a stupid move.
forms.
Dude flies at you backwards.
Crisis looms as distortions form around the city. What caused Hyperspace Lumios to appear?
Can we get a voice acting DLC, please?
TMZ crew and your new allies, and discover who or what lies waiting for you.
These strange girls have turned up, and now the world is being ripped to pieces.
Pokemon Legends ZA
Was that
Mega
it?
Dimension
Yeah, that was
DLC,
it. Okay.
featuring additional story content and more will arrive December.
That's the spice I was referring to. It's cool. Once again, why would I ever buy that? If I could hang out with friends in Lumios, then outfits would make more sense like that. Oh yeah, and of course information. You can buy the games. I see. So what we're actually getting at, and to be fair, considering the first reaction, moving on to this one, we now know that Season 4 is going to have the Baxcalibur, which means things like that Chimecho and stuff, is that going to be Season 5? Why are they even calling it Seasons, in all honesty, when all it is these are the rewards? Genuinely tragic this is not in an MMO format. No way they won't do it in the future. It will happen one day, I think, but as of now, the only MMO you've got is the ones that are being made by fans. Hey, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, actually. So what's this? Is this the same thing? We'll check in a second. I have a feeling this might be one which has got more spoilers in it. It's actually got the 3 Megas in the artwork I just noticed of the starters. That's kind of cheeky. But no, that's really cool. Like, the DLC is already giving us quite a lot. Chimecho is not the Pokemon I was expecting to see. That is really funny. Because I was just the other day saying that Chimecho had been shafted for so long. It's just a Pokemon that needs something, and they're giving it a Mega for some reason. Let's see what this video is. This is more of a trailer to try and sell the game to you, I suppose. I wonder why they highlighted those two Megastones specifically. I just love level 120. Annihilate is back. You're already in the game. You're fine. Whoa, massive. Big defeat. Can we go above level 100 is what I want to know. This is a Final Fantasy story. Small child makes donuts to make traveling through space even better. Wait, does she take her coat off and a hat appears? Oh, give me a Mega Golurk. That would be funny. Dude needs to just be a giant cannon. You're not putting these Pokemon in the trailer specifically for me to not see a Mega of them. That Mega Chimecho looks so good. I just think it looks good. Mega Raichu in game. I like them both though. I like the little one because he's really fluffy. Weirdly has better cutscenes than any other mainline Pokemon game. Yeah, no, this is the same stuff. I mean, hey, cool. Like, looking into all three of these trailers and the Mega Diancie in that, very cool. Lots to look forward to. It is kind of funny that they announced the DLC. They announced the DLC before the game first came out, and that does make me kind of wonder, wouldn't it have been better if they didn't do that and they dropped this today? Would this not have just been better overall? All of your PR would have been so much better, I think. People would have looked at this and gone, oh my god, we're getting DLC already? Like, all of these people that have beaten the game are now going to want to beat the game so that they're ready for this? I know we already knew it was coming, but DLC is available now. I suppose I should just go get it then, shouldn't I? I think that showed off Frenzy Plant, etc. that was missing in the base game. Okay. But hey, fair enough. No, game looks good. DLC looks good. Looking forward to playing that when that eventually drops. Which I believe, does it have? It itself doesn't have a release date. Wait, the DLC's additional story and content is scheduled for Wednesday the 10th of December. Wait, no, so this is coming out really early, actually. I thought it was coming out in February. It's actually the 10th of December. Okay, then. Fair enough. That's pretty cool. Didn't realise we were getting it that soon. Hell yeah. All right, let's go back to the game, shall we? Ah. Elgato, no signal. Gotta get back in. There we go. Boom. But no, that's some really interesting stuff. Please, wasn't Baxcalibur kind of already kind of good? Having the same meal as always doesn't feel very celebratory, but I suppose I can have a bite. Finally coming around to appreciating the delights of croissant curry. No, but it'd be rude of me to refrain from eating when we're celebrating. Its delights are and will remain lost on me. Anyway, heck of a tournament, wasn't it? I can't believe even Zygarde showed. Who's Zygarde? It's a legendary Pokemon and a total enigma. Emma's been on its tail. For some reason, it seems to have taken a shine to Dave. Oh, so that's the Pokemon we saw after we calmed down the Mega Barbaracle. So it's kind of strange, but it really likes you for some reason. Sounds like Jacinth. They're not the same at all. Bad choice there. That dialogue choice was completely redundant. We should probably ask Az about Zygarde. He might know more. Actually, has anyone seen Floette? She usually joins in when we're celebrating. I saw her head up to the roof with Az earlier. Oh, okay. Well, for now, let's dig in. Could we then get another DLC in February if I keep mentioning February? So I saw a release date that said that the Mega Dimension was coming in February. I didn't realize that that wasn't true, and I'm not sure where I got that date from. I'm not sure where I got it from now, but hey, we'll keep going. They need more money. They always need more money. Do you know what this is? Generation 10 is already being made. The money being made from Legend ZA specifically is probably just making up for the fact that they didn't get any money from Gen 10 being out yet. They needed the game to come out regardless. The DLC is probably what's paying for a lot of Gen 10's DLC, if that makes sense. I think the sales of Scarlet and Violet were probably put into this and Gen 10. And then the DLC for Gen 10 is probably what the DLC of this game's going to go into. That's all I can think of. Or even the sales of this will probably be going into the DLC for Gen 10 as well. I just don't think any of the money being made by Legend ZA and its DLC will be going into the base Generation 10 Pokemon game. I think that ship has been taken out of Scarlet and Violet specifically, and the DLC of Scarlet and Violet. At least that's my 2 cents. You're meant to be a guardian of the city, towering over her and watching her always. Guru! A 3,000-year-old desire once foolishly held. A 3,000-year-old mistake so very foolishly made. It even cost me you, my beloved Floette. Dude's huge. Now these bright young lives must pay for my remaining debts, or Lumios's future will be lost. Creepy. It is interesting that Az is the guy that kind of came back, but doesn't Kalos have a theme with, like, homeless men turning up and being exceptionally important to this plot? And you're just like, who is this rough-looking fella? Your alarm is going off. Lumios trembles. Az, what's the matter? Prism Tower. The unease spilling from it can now be felt even at this distance. But it's time we did something about it. Not yet. The only one who can control the tower is Mega Floette. We will need the strongest Mega Evolution user as a way to put this situation to rights. Did you say Mega Floette? Like it's got no choice but to reach the top of ZA Real and prove I can handle it. Yes, if you can prove that you are the strongest of all, then Floette may respond to your strength. See, this is the thing about this specific Floette as well, is something like a mega version of it would not make sense in the mainline games, because it evolves into Florges. And Mega Florges would have to be a thing, surely. The whole X and Y plot for Az is he held the key to the ultimate weapon we destroyed in those games. Yes. But wasn't the lie to ruin the name of the weapon anyway? And that's the attack that Floette knows. You said last night you're still ranked C, right, Tawny? That's right. Then the strongest Mega Evolution user is all but guaranteed to be Dave. Hey, don't count me out. I'm the leader of Team MZ, remember? Just watch, I'll catch up to... No, I'll climb right past Dave in the rankings. Then I'll make things right in Lumios. I help so many people in Pokemon at once. That's the spirit. It wouldn't be fair to just leave everything up to Dave. I look so dark in this. I look so edgy compared to the rest of the team. I'll be pulling for you too, Tawny. Good luck climbing the ranks. Oh, I got a message from Vinny. He says I should come meet him at Quasartico. I wonder what he needs. Yes, and his Floette counts as a legendary for some reason. It's just because his one specifically is not a normal Floette. I would legendary. I don't think is a right classification. I would probably make it mythical. I feel like that makes more sense. Right. What am I doing? Where's my brain going? The number of wild zones has increased again. Oh, shit. Hang on a minute. I don't have access to 20 yet. I've got up to 19. '19 has... Oh, it has Drampa in it. Ah. Sweetie. Whoa.
I can't swim. Yeah.
I'm not really going to call this a spoiler. I just think it's good information for you. But Wild Zone 19 will have EVs in it.
Yay.
So if you want multiple EVs, we now know where to go.
Yay. That's good. That's really good.
I just saw that and I was like, you can catch all the EVs you want.
That's what I want them all.
Brilliant. Hello, Crumbles. Hello, hello. Mega Drampa is slow? Yeah, but Tree Rip exists, so... I don't even know why I clicked on her. Hello, Crumbled. I completely am aware that you're in there. Mega Drampa looks like a bike. Yeah, he does look a bit like Miraidon. I think just the shape is very similar. I think so. I can look at this now, can't I? Hang on. Where is... Look at this weirdo. If I catch a Clefable, I basically can see this, right? I kind of like it. I like its ears. It has like floppy ears and then like big ass wings. That's really cool. What else did we see? Dragalge just looks bizarre. But I guess it makes sense. It's just all over the place. But it's meant to be. It's an apricorn. I suppose you're right, yeah. I don't even think you need to have the stone. There's stuff here that I don't have the stone for, that I have the entry for. Oh no, I do have the... I do have an Ampharos now that I think about it. I have the stone for that. I don't have the stone for Excadrill. Nah, you just need the Pokemon, you don't need the stone. You just saw the silhouette for the Clefairy. Yes, I did see that. I want to use this. I've always said that I like Frostlass. I'm very curious to know what they're going to make this thing do. Make it so that this thing is immune to physical attacks. Also, Chandelure. I need to play with some of these freaking ghosts. Skarmory's just funny. It's just gold with big feet. But yeah, genuinely, I really need to see what this thing does. I'm not even at the point yet where I could get a Dragonite. Like, I don't think that turns up till a lot later. Shadow Tag, Mega Frostlass, or Bust? See, thing is, are we thinking... When people are talking about what abilities should these Megas have, are we only thinking about abilities that already exist, or are we thinking about new abilities? What about a version of Shadow Tag that, deals damage to you if you swap out? Does something like that exist already? Because Shadow Tag is, you're not allowed to swap out. But what if there was a version where if you swap out, you get a free pursuit's worth of damage? I think they have created abilities for Mega, but I only stick to abilities existing. Yeah, so I'm basically thinking... Obviously, there are a lot of abilities that already exist, but we should also consider abilities that don't exist, that could potentially exist. What if Frostlass just has Snow Warning? In my eyes, that's a little boring. I'd like for it to do something interesting. Okay, what am I doing? I wanted to go... I mean, that is Clefairy, isn't it? I am catching all of the Pokemon, but I'm sort of just doing that in my own time. I would like a Phantom. Mega Trevenant would be awesome. Oh, there's an Onyx now. I'll take another auto weather setter. The thing is, I think Powdered Snow would be a perfectly acceptable ability for Frostlass to have. Or no, Snow Warning, sorry, I don't mean Powdered Snow. However, as much as that's perfectly acceptable, I would like something interesting. I would like for something that's just new, that we haven't seen before. I've not slept in a while since I was getting Mega Eternal Flower Floette. Now I got it finally. Well done. Oh, that's where Altaria is. What's that in the bottom left? Well, you can get Noibat here. I already have one. But good to know it's there. Mega for weather may just end up sucking. Thing is, isn't that Abomasnow? Mega Abomasnow knows Snow Warning. So if Frostlass knew it, Mega Abomasnow would genuinely become useless. It would never be used. And it's not used already. Do you think Mega Frostlass will have Slush Rush? Hang on. This is what a Pokemon database is for. Oh, by the way, a while ago when I said that a Mega had been spoiled for me on day one by a YouTube thumbnail, it was Frostlass. That's the one that I saw. Speed of 120, special attack of 140. Yo, so this thing's getting 60 points in its special attack, and the rest of the points all go into speed, and a bit into special defense. That is funny. You just use a Dawnstone on a Snorunt, that's fine. But yeah, honestly, that is really good, like 120 speed. It's not incredible. I mean, luckily Paradox Pokemon won't be in the next game. Oops. I just accidentally clicked on the video behind the game. I forgot it was there. I do think spoiling the starters Megas is the least egregious that you could do, that's for sure. Right, what am I doing? I need to go inside this building. I just saw the Dedennes and thought that this game was too scary. You're both here? Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. My one wish is for them to give Mega Gallade sharpness over inner focus. Yeah, it does need to have something slightly better. Like, why would you ever run Mega Gallade when you could just run Mega Gardevoir? She's just better. What's the matter? What did you need me today for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be one to explain. Zygarde has exploded into 100 pieces. You must now find him. Which is kind of something I was expecting. Did you guys not think that we would have to find all 100 pieces of Zygarde? Ma'am, I brought Team MZ's leader Tawny and her teammate Deve. I am Deve, that's me. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, Dave. The two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying. You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumiose are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically, though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumiose City was hemorrhaging people and property values were in freefall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project. And so it fell to my company, Quasartico. And then a Kangaskhan invaded a cafe. It stole all of the lattes. I was expecting to collect the sales, but Lysandre is doing it. Yeah, basically, doesn't it sort of feel like we should have met Lysandre and he turned around and said, now go and find the Zygarde cells. But then again, would we just turn around and be like, screw you, I did that in Sun and Moon, I'm not doing it again. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon. A place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to the city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we'd not anticipated. The fact that you could press a button and it would destroy the moon. That's when we also began detecting that strange power, which we call Mega Power, in all corners of Lumiose City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to the power. And now we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumiose once more. And it would literally just become a wasteland city. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all of this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg pardon, ma'am, it seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment, this Baneri hairpin that I have needs adjusting. It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of as, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of your children now. I think you're just doing it wrong, Duck. I believe there's a space between the exclamation mark and the word avatar. You are a Totodile. See? You become one. What are you on about? It's right here. You just gotta wait a little bit. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. We're glad to help, right? It's for Lumiose's future. Thank you both. I wish to make this city where people and Pokemon truly live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Which means we'll get to work right away. Thanks for having us. Finally, yeah. I think you've almost walked off screen on the horizontal one, which is kind of funny. One last question before you go, if you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? At the jacket store. It was my mum's. I keep it to remember her by. Ah, the jacket lady. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know. I came here to Lumiose searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us. Vinny is back. One more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of Mega Power. I will email you the details. No one uses emails now, old man. Can't be a Metapod any longer. Yeah, you don't need to be. If you're in... I know I've got it set to vertical chat at the moment. I am contemplating just putting it all onto horizontal chats. It really depends on what the follow-through is for vertical, you know? I also don't get why Arceus just flies. Dude just floats along. It's weird. Leave it to us. That's what Team MZ's for. We're gonna make Lumiose a city that people and Pokemon can share, like you're saying. Come on, Dave. We're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. We did a pretty decent job with the plot continuity here. I feel like there is a lot going on. Well, the Megastones have expanded here. I could buy XP Candy S's. Wait, have I hit the cap? Oh, I do want this, though. I just haven't found a... I'm buying this. I haven't found a Litwick yet. Skarmarite. Phalanxite. Pincerite. So these ones are more expensive, I see. Why is Agronite more expensive? It doesn't need to be. I love the Excadrite, because that one's just funny as well. Okay, so there's more. I need to see what more there is. Let's have a look. Have you guys actually managed to get the freaking commands to work? I think they only work in the freaking vertical chat at the moment. I think tomorrow when I do it, I'll put it back in the horizontal. Maybe, we'll see. So, why did Vinny call you over to Quasar to go? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about the rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Let's all just sit around the table. What's new? Nico had it working earlier. I think there's just a lot of buttons. Here's the new info from Vinny. Thing is, if you do any input, it usually takes a little bit for it to work if you're doing it on YouTube. I've noticed if you do any command on Twitch, it's so much faster. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Second, in Jean Sector 4, we got a Tyranitar. Wait, I completely didn't listen to what the first Pokemon was. What did she say? Oh, the Starmie. We need to go find that Starmie. All three of those can't be difficult to tackle even if they haven't Mega Evolved. Which means they'll be extremely tough customers. Do you feel up to this, Dave? I've got this. I need to see that Starmie because I've seen the memes. I need to know if it's real. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. You say working together, it's you find it, I find you, I battle it. True enough, exactly. Naveen agrees with me. To recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon at risk. We'll stake out each of the locations and then support Dave from there. Oh, it was the Dragonite, that's it. I don't know why I heard it and then just ignored it. Which platform do you prefer viewers on? I honestly do not mind, but I am starting to feel that, it's weird. I'll mention it in a moment. Let's quickly do this. Dragonite, Tyranitar, and Starmie. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Dave. I can do it. Thanks, Dave. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Here we go. Alright, before I leave this, I'll just quickly give my thoughts. We're probably still the best monetized. Yeah, sort of. So, what it pretty much comes down to is I think, no matter how you look at it, streaming on Twitch is just superior for literally anybody, so long as you have got a sub. Because I genuinely feel the ads on Twitch are horrible. I think they're egregious, they are massive, and they're really tedious. Which is why I prefer YouTube's ad system, because it's just so much easier to deal with. You open up your phone, you watch an ad for like 30 seconds, or you find the skip button if it lets you do it. That's so much better than the 3 minutes that freaking Twitch throws at you. However, in a person, well, what would the wording even be? Twitch's viewer hell. It certainly can be. But the interactions work so much better on Twitch. They don't work very well on YouTube at all. Which is my only real gripe with YouTube at this moment in time, is I feel like YouTube has got so many updates that they need to do that they're still stuck in the past when it comes to streaming. Whereas Twitch is so far ahead, they've just got a couple of things that need to be tweaked to actually work, and then it would be superior in basically everything. All of it on mobile is mid at best. Watching streams on mobile is always glitchy and weird. They can never figure out where to put chat, stuff like that. I think at the end of the day, at the current point that the channel is in, which platform do you prefer your viewers to be on? I think on a person-to-person basis, I do believe Twitch is the best place for the individual person to be in at the moment. Because if you have 10 people on Twitch, that means so much more than if you have 10 people on YouTube. And that is purely because of the way that YouTube and Twitch allow people to be discovered. So if you have 15 to 20 people on Twitch, you are already in the top percent. And Twitch actively pushes those people to the top of the list and says these are the people that you should be watching. And that allows you to snowball way more on Twitch. The problem with that is getting those first 15 to 20 people is so freaking difficult, it's nigh impossible, and you could do it for years and it may never happen. Whereas on YouTube, the flow of people is so much greater. People are constantly coming in and they're constantly coming out. The ones that stick, I very much appreciate them. Thank you guys so much. You can make a community out of those people. However, if I have 10 people watching, if I have 20 people watching, if I have 30 people watching, that doesn't really change anything because YouTube doesn't push that. YouTube doesn't actively look at you and go, this person's got 30 viewers, I'm going to now put them at the top of the list. And that's where both of these platforms really butt heads, in my opinion, and why neither of them are perfect. Twitch is a rich gets richer scheme. If you find a way to get a community and a viewership, Twitch is better because you will grow better there. But if you don't have that community yet, YouTube is better. That's my only way of explaining it, really. So in my eyes, if it was my decision, I would take everything that we've established on YouTube, move it to Twitch, and then I genuinely think the channel will grow so much stronger. However, I can't just do that. You can't just commute everyone from one platform to another. That's not how it works. However, in my eyes, that is how it works. If you ask me the question, what platform would I prefer everyone to be on at the moment? My answer is just going to have to be use whatever you want. But if I wanted the channel to grow, if I wanted this to become a lot more full-time, if I wanted to be able to explode, let's call it that, let's make it so that I could grow at a much faster rate than I currently am, Twitch is actually the answer now, because we have a community. We have the community. We just need everybody in one place. Oh wow, I was talking for so long, the Switch fucking went dark. I'm never leaving YouTube, exactly. And that's why, even though I say if everyone was in one place it would be better, and I think Twitch is the better place for that, I can't make you guys swap, so don't worry about it. It just sucks so bad. And that's why I will always stream on both. Because at the end of the day, I would rather you guys just use the platform that you want. If you prefer watching me on YouTube, watch me on YouTube. If you prefer watching me on Twitch, watch me on Twitch. I just wanted to give you my answer, which is, at the end of the day, I think growth on YouTube is really good to begin with, and then it ends. And then you need to find that transition on another platform that will allow you to explode, or spam viral content on Shorts and other platforms to hopefully make people find your stream. I found you whilst doom scrolling on YouTube, and I much prefer your content to high viewer streamers, so I stuck around. I mean, honestly, Orpheus, that means the world to me, and it's the same with everybody else here. I just want to build that community. That's essentially just what I want. If I had 20 viewers, if I turned on stream and all I had was 20 viewers every day, I'd be happy, because I would know that those 20 viewers would be turning up. And we're still working to get there. But we've had so many inklings of it happening that I'm confident one day it will happen. And we will have that consistent pass-through of people. And I'm very excited to get there. I'm very excited to see where we can take it. Even though YouTube seems to have just given up the ghost and it gives me like 5 viewers, down from the 60 average I was used to for like 2 months, I'm still holding hope that there is a lot that we can do with this channel. With this brand, with this community. I found you doom scrolling playing a 2D ROM with an overworld mons, forget which. Probably either Vanguard or... I ain't gonna lie, that might have been Unbound, Rakoff. But you turned up quite early, so maybe it was Infinite Fusion. I found you on Vanguard server because I check over and moderate all the threads to make sure nobody's doing weird shit in them. Owen, so you're saying that I posted my link and you literally saw me for the first time and went, alright, time to deal with another douchebag. Time to get out of my chair. Crack the whip. Can't have this guy posting his videos here. Hey, you turned out to not be a douchebag, but yes, it was exactly that. Beautiful. Love it. I am going to press the clip that button just to remind myself to look at that part. But hey, we will see what we do with the channel. Thank you for your input. I found you doom scrolling on YouTube. Yeah, I saw that. If Twitch helps though, I've no preference, so I use that instead if that helps your channel. If you're still here, Orpheus, my answer will just always be use the horizontal streams. Horizontal YouTube and horizontal Twitch are where I'm going to be always putting my main focus. What's that sound? What colour is shiny Fletchinder? There are some Pokemon being really loud around here and I need to chill. Anyway, we need to find... So there's the Dragonite. There's the Tyranitar. We need to deal with this. I need to see this in action. Fletchinder has yellow instead of white on it, and the red becomes more orange. I don't know if I like that. I'm not sure if I'm a fan. Hang on a minute, that's a white Hex Maniac. You see that? I just found a shiny trainer. She's usually wearing dark purple and black. She's wearing white and blue. I like that idea, actually. Trainers with different color schemes. That's curious. Oh yeah, Omens, you see that I've got my fun little avatars. Are you on there? Sorry, I just need to double check and make sure you're actually on there. There's Amora. She got the Aurora. I don't think you're on here. GoldenEye Pie is a skull. Do you know, I can absolutely... Hang on a minute. You guys are going to love me. I've just turned it off. Horizontal. Activate. Twitch will automatically work. Which is where Gorilla Bull and Nick Trek are currently sitting. But if I set it to horizontal, there we go. There's the Toto. There's Amora. Oh wait, it's captured you guys as well. Omens, you are a Minchino. Attack requires a valid target. Attack requires a valid target. Weird, apparently changing. Who's passed? Hello, past. I'm playing with my ball of Pokemon. Look at this. We are throw it down the street. So long. I love that. Just bye bye. Bounced it off of the lamppost. Oh no, he's dead. Did you say vertical or horizontal? Sorry, is better. I would say my horizontal streams. Alright, we need to figure out how to get to this frickin' Starmie. I need to see this thing. Yeah, I just moved the control to horizontal. Alright, how do we get up here? You're over here. Which means I don't think we could even start it on the building that we're on. Yo, dude's got like flaming outfit there. That's kind of cool. What street is this? I ain't got no clue, mate. I just run around. This place is built like the Undercity in World of Warcraft. It's a giant circle. Right, so you want me up there. Do I go up here to get to you? It's glitching? I don't necessarily need that Pokeball. Fling me! Whee! Ah, Bellsprout. A Bellsprout looks quite large. But now that I've done that, I can just go up here. And then across. Oh, I know where I am. Also, I'm certain the voice actor for the main character, I know they only have grunts and groans, but I'm pretty sure it's a Link. He just sounds like Link to me. Barely makes a noise, but genuinely sounds like Link from, Zelda. Oh wait, there's a dude here? Hold on, you lad, you don't want to mess with a Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting past me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Dave, ain't it? Oh, I am the other one. Well, trained as strong as you two ought to be, alright? Come on, follow me. Why is the Rust Syndicate up here? What are these dudes doing up here? Quite rude to try and attack me anyway. Duck, I've moved all of the controls to horizontal. I think. I should have moved the controls to horizontal. I don't even know anymore. For goodness sake, which imbecile let 2 civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumios resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. Why is it in like a crater? I thought that if needed be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumios safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss, and my mutton chops will not allow me to stray from my paths. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you, I'm sure you'll understand. Then what are we supposed to do? Do I get to battle Philippe again? It's simple. If Dave defeats my team, then I'll be unable to take on other opponents. That dude just wants to fight me. I kind of like how a lot... It literally goes straight into this as well. Dude is literally just like, no, we're fighting. Come here. Bro's got a Steelix now. That's not the Onix you had last time. You have a lovely day, Raykov. Thanks for being here. I'm going straight into freaking Gengar. Do you not think he looks like a Don fan? That is one way of wording it, definitely. Giga Drain for no reason. Actually, Giga Drain's really good against you. Sludge Wave is bad. I don't know why I did that. Jeez, I didn't mean to throw out Gyarados, but here we are. Waterfall, please. Dude, Steelix is smaller than my freaking Gyarados. There we go. Oh, and an Aggron. Oh, really? I genuinely... Ah, no, it's ground that deals with you. One moment. So long, Aggron. Check out this bulldoze. That Ice Punch was cruel. You see, that's why Garchomp is so good. It just attacks so fast. Alright, this dude's team is kind of ruthless. Alright, if you're going to do that, Fire Fang. Oh, so close. Game is suddenly getting difficult. Luckily, dude goes down to Air Slash. Skarmory. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the beauty of Skarmory. Dude used a team that had so many potential Megas on it, and he's still using Mega Skarmory. Alright, well, if you protect, I'm going to work up. Okay, Charizard should ruin you. Especially if I do this. Boom. Big old Fire Blast. Oh, nice Protect. But Protect kind of didn't even work. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? I guess he kind of resembles a Donphan, but he definitely doesn't run one. Hello, Dragon Spiral Tower. Just got my Delphox sight. I just need to play a bunch of online matches to get that. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. It's kind of funny coming from you, Philip. You're older than Corbo and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. True. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but I didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysandra's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysandra, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely overboard. He was quite a little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he's been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a Water Stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumios. Now please, make sure to handle things here. If the city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. I forget the Staryu evolves via Waterstone. That's not something I remembered at all. If I use the stone Philippe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? Why is it you type in one chat, and then it asks for a valid target in another chat? That's confusing. I think I've confused the system. Right, yeah, okay, I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got to go combat Rogue Mega Starmie. Alright, this is the fellow we need to go see. Can I just launch myself at it? I can. I need to see this thing because every single video I've seen online, this thing looks ridiculous. The concentration of mega power in your vicinity is rising. Let's go. Yes, please heal my Pokemon. Weirdly enough, that dude brought an actually difficult team. Make sure you and Pidgeot stay safe, okay? Alright, let's go. I need to see this thing. From my understanding, it just grows legs. From my understanding, all that happens is this thing grows legs, and I don't believe it. It needs to have a better design than that, right? It can't just grow legs. I'm so mad. That is not a Pokemon. That is so bad. I've never seen a Pokemon look so unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's a dude in a suit. Did the Pokemon company literally say, well, we need a mascot soon? We need a mascot. We need to be able to put a human in it. I don't even know what to say about it, actually. I'm actually baffled. This thing looks so stupid. Normal Starmie looks better. I'm not even playing correctly. I've got Charizard out against a freaking Starmie. Accept it? I don't want to accept it. Look at it. It looks like a ninja. He's got like a giant star on his back. If that star was spinning, I could forgive it. Okay, it span a little bit. That's maybe a little bit better. I hate it though. I'm gonna mega my Victory Bell. I hate that. What the hell? What? Why? It's actually a joke. It's an intentional joke Pokemon. It just ran headlong into the wall for no reason. And its animations still make the front of it spin. Why? Look at it, it's so dumb. It belongs in like a children's TV show. Victory Bell, get this thing off my screen, please. Get it off the screen. Why are you dead, Victory Bell? I asked you for something so specific. I don't even have anything to deal with water types. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Even the icon looks stupid. You see the icon on the right there? That just looks dumb. At least it's still psychic, so at least it's taking... Why? Why is that the move that you know? It just runs at you. Just its big mechanic is it runs at you. Oh, and it shoots water, I suppose. This thing is really bad. Alright, kick its ass. Bounce. Into crunch. Even waterfall's good here. Another crunch. Just what? This isn't a mechanic. Oh, now it's pissed. I think it's angry, be careful. Can you tell? Bro just looks like Patrick Star. Oh, please tell me the shiny's pink. Oh, God. Dude just wobbled over and lands a really fast hydro pump. I'm not gonna lie, it's not really achieving anything anymore. This Pokemon is stupid. I want it gone. I got hit ever so slightly there. I was too busy. Is this all it's doing now? It's just running around firing hydro pumps. Oh my God. It grew huge and jumped at me. Whoa! Whoa! Get this thing away! Why can it teleport? Oh, Gyarados is down. Why does it know? That's not Body Slam, that's Belly Flop. Gengar, please become a Mega. I need you to destroy this fella. Shadow Ball it, please. Dark Pulse it, please. And Sludge Wave. Maybe Mega Gengar was actually the one for this fight, because I forgot it knew Giga Drain as well. Like, all of its moves are great into this thing. Alright, you go down to one more. Oh, ooh, that was the fastest run I've ever seen. Why does this Pokemon exist? Whoever designed Mega Starmie needs to be sacked and get a raise at the same time. Starminite. Just the original Star Walker. It's dumb. I hate it. These battles really take it out of you, huh? They've been getting harder, but like not in necessarily a damaging way, but more so just in a they have way too much health kind of manner. They don't let up with their super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumios's restaurants might have started all of this as a plot to bring in customers? No, it can't be. Yo, is that a Prime sub being dropped on the channel? Thank you so much, man. It's very easy to forget that Prime subs are free. And they pay me. Absolutely forgetting that Prime subs are a thing. Thank you so much, man. But please, why? How far down the list even is it? I don't even know where it is. It's too stupid to find. It's right there. Why? Why is this thing real? This isn't good. This is so dumb. I don't understand why this was the direction that somebody in an office sat down and went, wouldn't it be funny if we took a Starmie, pulled the bottom of it really far down? Like, it's just Patrick Star. Oh, is that where you can find Starmies? Okay, thank you for letting me know. Now I know where to get my own. Cool. Brilliant. Oh, now I'm running around in the mud. And my shoes fell off. Oh, I fell back down. Right. You know what, guys? I think that's going to be enough from me today. I forget as well. Figured if I'm switching from YouTube to Twitch, I might as well drop the Prime sub. Absolutely. If anyone has a Prime sub, you're more than welcome to press that button. However, we're going to come back to this tomorrow, I think. I think that will be the plan. Look at these little fellas. Look at all these little Pokemon fellas. Why does Gallade look really short? Dude is tiny. Dude is not that small. Can I right-click it and just increase your size? No, I have to go in and change Gallade specifically. Fair enough. But hey, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. He's 5'3". I mean, I am taller than most Pokemon, to be fair. Let's hit the credits, shall we? Oh, look, Inu. I just noticed my camera covers up the word menu, so it's just Inu. Where is the credits? Here we go. It turns the freaking music off. Ba 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 ba. End credits. Roll credits live. Guys, we will be back again tomorrow with some more Pokemon Legends ZA because we need to finish this game off. Why aren't the credits rolling? Why aren't they rolling? They should be right here in the middle of the screen. Oh, so the first time I pressed the button, it didn't work, but the second time it did? Oh, whatever. Yo, guys, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. Thank you for becoming members. Look at all these members which appeared literally today, thanks to 2 people chucking gift memberships at the freaking YouTube channel. See, this is why I would never abandon. I would never abandon YouTube, and I'll never abandon Twitch. We're going to do both. We're going to do both. But guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Don't forget, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and above all else, have a damn good one. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.